Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you've been playing on a PlayStation for a while, you probably know the trusty DualShock 4. But now we have a new king in town, the DualSense Edge. Today we're putting them head to head to see what's changed, what's improved, and most importantly, is it worth the upgrade? So let's get straight into it. Well, first up, let's talk design. The DualShock 4 has a classic simple silhouette, light bar on the front and a matte finish. It's lightweight, comfortable, and familiar to millions of PlayStation players. Though the buttons do get really squishy after a few years, I've worn mine for 8 and the buttons just seem like I have sponges under them. The frame though, it's really familiar, it's really nice, and it's really comfortable in my hand. And the big man on the other hand, the DualSense Edge. It takes premium feel to the next level. It's chunkier, has textured grips, customizable back buttons, and those iconic swappable stick modules. You can tell this was built for serious players who want a competitive edge, no pun intended. It comes with 2 sets of swappable back buttons, the lever and the half dome. I'm personally a big fan of the lever ones, as the half domes feel a bit uncomfortable while I'm just playing games. The install is extremely easy as they're magnetic and just snap into place. Users can choose the type that best suits their playstyle. The half domes are interchangeable while the lever buttons are not. They're distinguished by a right and left marking. These back buttons can be remapped to other controller functions within the DualSense Edge settings. I'll shut up for a second so you can hear how the controller sounds. Hope you enjoyed the amazing ASMR and stuck through it. The big boss comes with a premium quality protective case, with the 2-meter braided USB to Type-C charging cable, the controller itself, a pair of half-dome back buttons, and a pair of lever back buttons. It also comes with 2 pairs of stick modules that you can swap out. In comparison to the original stick modules, the first pair is much taller and it's non-indented, so it grooves outwards. Gamers like customizing this, as usually the left stick is used for a lot of up and down movement. The leverage needed to push up on the left stick is by far easier and more comfortable. I know it's only a stick, how hard can it be? It's not hard, but it just feels more natural when the joystick is to your liking. As you can see, when seen side by side, the height difference is pretty noticeable. And if you think about it, your thumb on the right stick of the gamepad, during gameplay, it usually spends its time on the action buttons. The next thing they provide is extremely cool. This here is a locking mechanism for your charging cable. It goes through the case and it locks in your cable, so you can keep your controller in the case and charge it without any problems. It has a neat and well-built shell that protects your cable from any wear and tear while charging. The case has a clever Velcro back opening that you can plug your cable into and lock it on with the help of the device. Everything on this controller feels extremely premium. Moving on to charging and battery life. The DualShock 4 has an average of 4 to 8 hours on a full charge and charges from the old micro USB cable that basically no one uses nowadays. Here's one downside though, the Edge's battery life. It's actually a bit shorter than the standard DualSense, let alone the DualShock 4. Because of all the extra tech back in there, so you'll be charging it a bit more often. About every 5 to 6 hours of gameplay, you'll be charging it to full charge again. And remember, while the DualShock 4 works on PS5 for PS4 titles, it doesn't work on the PS5 games. Which may sound disappointing, but in my opinion, it makes complete sense as the new games have newer technologies integrated into them. This DualSense Edge, of course, is fully compatible with the PS5 ecosystem. Price-wise, the DualShock 4 is still the complete budget pick, especially if you're sticking to PS4 or backwards compatible games. The DualSense Edge, on the other hand, is a premium controller with a premium price tag, so think of it as an investment in your gaming experience. Now here's the final verdict, should you upgrade? If you're a casual gamer or mostly playing PS4 titles, the DualShock 4 still works perfectly fine. But if you're ready to step up your game on the PS5, crave customization, and want the best features PlayStation has to offer, the DualSense Edge is absolutely worth a look. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Drop a comment below which controller do you prefer and why. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more awesome gaming content. Catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching.